Hello YouTube, my name is Jan and this is my channel. Now, this new game, Omen Exitio, I probably said it wrong, Plague. Now, this was on some indie website that I downloaded. This is only a demo though, this isn't the real game yet, but it caught my attention besides the name Omen. I mean, there's a movie like that, a scary movie. But the name, not just the name, but the whole storyline. Now, apparently, this is from the game developers, I might be wrong. Apparently this is a game about, it's book based. You create your own story, but it's based around Lovecraft. Now Lovecraft, if for you guys that don't know, was, they say that he was the father of horrors. Well, not specifically, but writing of horrors and writing of thrillers and that. So, and I love his work. I love the way he writes. So hopefully they did this good. They did this good. My English is better than that. So go download this game, play the demo, see what you guys think. I'm really excited. Like I said, book-based game. Even if I can't read, very good. And if you guys want this game to really be released, go support it on Kickstarter. I'll definitely go support it now. But yes, so I'm playing the demo. If the real game comes out, I'm definitely getting that. I'm playing it. But what I've heard of this is just, it's amazingly done. It doesn't seem like it can save. So let's start on a new game and work our way from there. But it's a book-based game. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll try and get this done in one video, shall we? Okay, we're in. Time for my writing skills. Well, my reading skills, shall we? Okay. Colonialism is the control and governing influence of a nation over a dependent country, territory, or people. During the late 1800s, Africa faced European imperialist aggression, diplomatic pressures, military invasions, and eventually request and colonization. I have history about that, hence we're in South Africa. At the same time, African societies put up various forms of resistance against the attempt to colonize their country and impose foreign domination. The Anglo-Zanzibar War was just one of the many examples of such resistance. Yeah, see, that is history overall. Let's see if we can go further than that. Okay, so this is where we begin. No phone, keep quiet. Maybe I should put this on silent, shall we? Wait, there we go. Now my phone won't. Okay, Zanzibar, 22nd June 1996. Your name is Eric McLean. What voice would Eric McLean have? And you're one of the youngest cartographers in the English Royal Navy. It's late June 1996, and there are some rumors about a conspiracy by the Omen people against the English army. Your ship is slowly approaching the coast of Nungwi after a quiet trip from Matumbini Island. And I'm South African. Okay, what about that quiet trip? Are we slowly going into this? Okay, so do I rest or do I go commander? I will go commander. Walk over to the commander's tent, get some rest and get changed. Straight into this, let's get this. The commander wants you to search for water springs in the area where he wants to set up a camp. You have a lot on your mind and you're starting to feel the desire to see the English coast again. Your fellow soldiers welcome you on the beach, and after a few days of silent marching, you reach the mission camp. You don't have much time to rest, as you'll have to put together an exploration team on the day following your arrival. I should have rested, huh? First Mate Carter. Good day, sir. I'm First Mate Carter. Since we don't have much time, I took the liberty of putting together an exploration party for you. Thank you. You don't know all of the men he's chosen. Do I trust him or do I choose? Now, I'm sorry, You'd rather choose the members squad yourself. Trust the first mate's advice. I have trust issues. I'm not trusting my life to anyone. You start talking with Lloyd. Lloyd, the scout. He seems able and smart. You end up talking about the road ahead and how you'll need to find provisions under the hot sun. Sir, I think I'm beginning to miss the fog. You start laughing. Then, when a soldier approaches you. Soldier, sir, the commander wants this done as soon as possible. He thinks you may be wasting time. You decide the scout seems good enough and accept the rest of the team as recommended by the first mate. So why didn't I just pick the first one? Stupid ass. Night falls on the first day of the exploration mission. The 8 soldiers are pitching the tents, and the scout is lighting a campfire. The interpreter, an old bearded man, is sitting on a rock. Must be a comfy rock, huh? He keeps to himself, murmuring his prayers, even while working. His eyes are elusive, and he's a little creepy. But you feel you can trust him. No, I don't. Lloyd, the scout, takes care of the beautiful black burly Turk named Thunder, the only horse in the company. You climb on the wagon and choose what meal will be cooked. Excuse me. The soldiers are very young, some even younger than you, and the dinner is accompanied by laughter and songs. Hoity, 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 hoity. The glee distracts you from your nervousness. When you decide it is time to go to sleep and you will take first watch, you notice that the only ones that haven't been laughing are Lloyd and the interpreter. Lloyd. Eric. It seems like you prefer horses over men. Can I speak freely, sir? No. No, you may not. Okay, of course. Now let's be good. Speechcraft. Remember, I am your superior officer. Of course, I'll be good. The men are having fun. It's unfair of Thunder to be left alone and bored. He is a member of the team, and I think this horse has an important role in the expedition. I agree with you. Animals, man. You smile in silence. Eric, get some rest, Lloyd. I need you to be alert tomorrow. Aye, sir. I will try to relax. I wish I could order myself to sleep. Yeah, I'll try. As you watch the scout moving towards his tent, you wish you could do the same yourself. Or maybe you can talk to the interpreter first. Yeah, let's go. You don't like to sing. I'm sorry, FND. I like to sing. I just don't like to sing like that. What kind of songs do you prefer? I like to sing the songs of my people. Songs who please the spirit of the night. Not something that can disturb the slumber of our ancient ones. You laugh. Yes, they're noisy and not much in tune. Yo, that's a name. Doesn't seem in the mood for joking. We have a lot of marching to do tomorrow. I suggest you get some rest. As you command, FND. Well, let's go to sleep, shall we? You spend some time lying awake, looking at the canvas of the tent that you can see in the dark. Sleep has turned away while the bad feelings are back. The night is so full of noise. You may have fallen asleep at some time, but you don't remember when it happened. Wake and dreams become confused. You remember shadows, many dark shadows over you. They are moving around, looming over your cot. You remember the sweat on your body and how it becomes difficult to breathe. It seems you woke up and fell back asleep several times during the night. A strange anguish waited on you. You remember the strange shapes of the shadows. They seem human, but you remember too many arms, too long, and moving unnaturally. You remember thinking about an octopus. Why? While you felt the shadows close. Oh, probably a lot of arms. You scream when a hand touched you. Ah! Don't copyright that. Sir, sir, we need you outside. He's Langley, or maybe Ward. I couldn't remember. You don't remember every soldier's name. You come to wake you because something is happening outside. You hear upset voices outside your tent. Simons, another soldier, is waiting for you. His boots are dirty and he looks pretty shaken. But did you go see something? I went to pee, sir. It was dawn and I was sleepy. So I didn't notice it at first. What is it you didn't notice, soldier? Oval, sir. There is oval all around the camp. Let's go see. The soldier's face pale when he nods. Yes, sir. You quickly change your clothes, and in a few steps the soldier brings you to the place. It stinks and it's disgusting, but the oval isn't just there at random. It seems like there is some kind of logic in its arrangement. You're watching around you when Said, let's call him Said, the interpreter comes out from his tent and starts yelling something in his language. Then you see them. There is a weird symbol on your tent and on some other tents as well. They are red and seem to be marked in blood. Oh. You ordered to cook breakfast. No, it's getting good. Why do I want to stop? While the soldiers try to examine the symbols, you move close to your tent to examine by yourself. Shall we ask the interpreter, though? Lloyd was the interpreter, right? No, Lloyd wasn't. Take a close look at. Leave it to the soldiers while you decide where to move next, leaving the camp as soon as possible. I don't know, I'm brave. Let's see what happens. Success! You look at the symbols on your tent. They remind you of Egyptian hieroglyphs, but many shapes seem unnatural. You can identify stylized men and women, and maybe some animals that you can't recognize. Some symbols may be letters or words. It is clear this was done by with a specific purpose, and not by accident. Is that a message marked on the tent? Is it some kind of spell or a curse? You choose to keep these thoughts to yourself to avoid upsetting the soldiers. You start marching when Sid comes to you. I like this game. It's something different. Watch this before you go to sleep, maybe, or like when you wake up. I'm reading you a story. We need to change your path, Effendi. This. What is the meaning of this? Do you know what happened here? Not really, Effendi. Then why? But you have an idea. I can see it. It is a threat, Effendi. We entered a dangerous territory. Savages! They are savages. This sounds like the forest. Who the hell are you talking about? These are no savages on the Zanzibar Islands. Who are they? I don't know if they have a name, Effendi, but they are scary and cruel, inhuman. You think about his words. You look at the map. 2 paths lie ahead. You can venture into the forest, ignoring the interpreter, or take a narrow path by the coast that bypass the trees. If you choose the coast, you'll have to ditch the wagon, leaving ammo, drugs, and supplies. Yo, which one? I see what they did there. What's this? Oh, this is that. And this is our inventory. So we have a machete, a solid blade useful for cutting ferns or as a weapon, a rifle, and an Enfield number 4 Mark 1. This rifle represents a new age for war technology. It seems deadly, and powerful. There aren't any rifles like this. So this is why I like this game. It's as if you're writing your own story, literally writing. It's not as in you can use your imagination. While I'm sitting here, my imagination goes wild. While you're hearing this, you go, oh, but I should have chose that. Notes, Zanzibar. The ship is approaching slowly. Oh, we've read that. No. White sand and light blue sea melt each other in the explosion. Said is an interpreter. He's about 38 years old and he looks really old, like his age. Excuse me. The grey beard and the wrinkles design his face like an ancient tribal mask. Looks really tired. I don't even know how he can still march. Okay, so do we leave the wagon behind and take the coast on a path, or keep the wagon and move through the forest? You know what? I'm stupid like that. Zanzibar, 23rd June 1996. You can't tell if it's because of the morning events or the words of Said. But you're very nervous while walking through the forest. I wonder why. And your tension seems to be contagious. You feel relieved when one of the soldiers, whose name you think is Duncan, was it Duncan? Tells a gross joke and makes many of the men laugh. You make a note to yourself to thank him later, but a loud noise interrupts your thoughts. Bravery, stupidity. You turn around and see Simon scream while a big wooden spike perforates his chest, spurting blood. Stop, man. Another spike almost tore his left arm off. Another soldier tries to help him, but as he gets closer, you can see another spring trap striking the soldier's head. He dies instantly. Well, at least he didn't suffer. The spike is sticking out of his left eye. Now see, that's imagination. I mean, they could have put a picture there, but they didn't. Okay, ordered to just get out of the forest the way you got in. Ask Lloyd to find a safe way out on the map. Lloyd, I need you, man. You call Lloyd, looking around and studying the map. You are able to find a way out of the forest. You have to take a long way, and it takes more time than you expect. You are able to load the two bodies on the wagon. You'll give them a proper burial. See, I should have kept the wagon. In front of you, there is we have a picture. There is a wide, flat space. In the ground, not far from you, a large cave opens up. You approach the entrance to inspect it. The morphology, I think I said it right, morphology and some traces of the rocks tell you that in the cave there's probably a water source. You leave a guard at the entrance and enter the cave with the rest of the company. The entrance descends steeply into the darkness. Getting in is not too difficult, but takes longer than expected. After a while, the cave becomes larger. It's too dark to see. It's too dark to see. And every step echoes on the walls. Increase tenfold. Okay, so this episode is taking very long now. I will make this a next episode. I will stay here and I will record this. But I hope you guys liked this episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me if you like this game. Please go like it on Kickstarter. I would love this game to be out for real. This is only a demo, as we have discussed. Go look at my other videos. Tell me on videos that you want me to play. Thank you, and well, if you're watching this before you go to sleep, good night.